Thank you, Judge. Good morning. My name is Brian McGiverin, and I'm an attorney with the Texas Civil Rights Project. We are a statewide organization that fights to protect civil rights and human rights for everyone in Texas. And so I'm also here to speak about the visitation policy at the Travis County Jail. To the point, on October the 30th, 2012, documented on these very cameras, the Sheriff's Department for Travis County sent a representative to this court, asking the court to a contract to add video visitation at the jail. Now, during that testimony, that representative was asked several pointed questions. He was asked, will the traditional means of visitation still be available? Will things change for families from the historical practice? Will the historical practice still be in place as well on top of the video visitation? And in response to these pointed questions, the representative answered in the affirmative. He said, yes, it'll still be available for folks who want to drive down to Del Valle. Well, as it turns out, that's not true. Because after the contract was approved, and after the technology was installed, and once they were ready to flip the on switch, there was a public announcement that in-person visitation would no longer be permitted. And as of that date, May 2013, it would only be video visitation. Now, nobody's saying that in the abstract, providing the service is a bad thing. In fact, I would assume that, families in Oklahoma or Washington State or Tokyo all appreciate that it may be available to visit a family member. But it often will not be the best option for families here in Travis County. I mean, many families who have people in the jail are low-income families or indigent families. And as a prior speaker mentioned, in terms of recidivism and in terms of trying to maintain intact communities, really there's no substitute for in-person visitation. And if there is, it's certainly not video visitation. It's not an opportunity that should be abandoned cavalierly. And for the sake of time, I'm going to skip past the discussion about the profits involved in this program for the county and for the contractor administering the program. But I will respectfully offer 4 requests to the court. The first, I suggest that you ask the Sheriff's Department to send a representative to the next public hearing to explain why representations that were made to you did not hold true. I know for a fact in the contract approving video visitation that the contractor is required to give monthly reports by the 25th day of the month about the number of visitations offered and the amount of money earned.
30 seconds.
I suggest you make those public. And I also want to point out that there have been reports from the criminal defense community that conversations, that information that could only have been derived from monitoring privileged conversations has turned up in the hands of local prosecutors. This is something that the Texas Civil Rights Project is going to continue to investigate. It's very disturbing. I would respectfully request that the County Commissioner's Court also look into that topic. Thank you.
Okay, those 4 requests in the email that y'all sent last night?
Yes, sir.
Okay.